Hey guys, and welcome back to the Lettered Classroom. Today, I am going to be taking you guys into my brand new school and looking at my classroom. The floors are officially done, the carpet is officially clean, and I can start moving in. But before I started bringing in all my stuff and making it feel incredibly chaotic, which I know it's going to feel for a little while, I wanted to give you guys a little tour of the space so that you can see what I'm starting with. So let's go ahead, get on inside of the classroom so you can check it all out. So I've got to tell you guys, it feels so weird being in this building for the first time. I feel very awkward at the moment. There's really like no one here. I tried to walk like around the school for just a little bit and I saw somebody like way far in the distance, but I don't know where that person went. So I am in my classroom and I wanted to give you guys a little tour of the space before I started bringing all my stuff in and you can't really tell what's going on. So let's go ahead and start with this corner. So this is the door. This is my door that I walk in right here. I am at the very end of the hallway. So all the way on that side is the door to the outside. So I'm on the far end of the building at the very end of the hall, which is pretty easy to remember. So when you walk in, this is the space that you see. So this is kind of where kids are going to line up, is what I'm assuming. This little corner I really like because it has the clock there. I love that it has a bulletin board. I can imagine my little podium over here with like information about the day. I think it's going to be a really good little spot. It's going to be very useful to have. And then on this wall where the door is, so there's the door, and then these are the student cubbies. So half of this is going to be cubbies. The other half, I guess, is going to be storage space. And these have like a cork material, so you can see where this is like pinned in here. So it's like a cork material, which I think is really cool. I think it's going to be great for like vocabulary wall. So I can imagine the books that we read with the vocabulary words like underneath on each of the little doors. I think that's going to be a really cool spot for that. So these little cubbies, I'm assuming it's going to be like 2 per kid, even though there's 3 hooks. Then they're going to be able to put their lunch boxes or any other tools or materials that they have here. And then these are all pretty much emptied out. So the teacher before me did a really nice job of emptying all these out. It's not very deep, but I think it's going to be great for supplies, resources, things like that, that students might need to be able to come and grab quickly. So that's going to be this little back wall. I'm trying to back up so you guys can see. So that's that back wall. And then on this side is a little corner for the sink. So I have a sink, I have some storage up here. I have the hand soap, paper towels, and then I have some drawers over here. Now, because there are some little drawers here, the phone is here. There's a nice little bulletin board and also a small group table. I'm figuring that this might end up being my space where I kind of park myself. And I do like that because then I have a reference to the entire room and I can see the door at the same time. Although I'm pretty sure I've mentioned in previous vlogs that I hate teaching with the door next to me. But that's going to be okay. I think it's going to be fine. We're going to try it. So here are the student cabinets. You have the window with a bulletin board, small group table. What I love are these little cabinets down here, the drawers, because they're for files. You can keep files in them. How cool is that? So my big brown file cabinet is no more. I'm just going to put all my files in this little space here. And then I have a spot to be able to put, I'm thinking like teacher resources, that kind of thing, in this little section. I am out by the courtyard, so that's my little view. So here's kind of that whole point. And then on this side, which I think is really cool, is a spot for books. So I'm interested to see how many books am I going to be able to fit in this space, because y'all know I got a lot of books. And depending on how many I can fit, I may not even bring all of my shelving units, because the space itself, like with the desks, it starts to get a little bit tight. So that's kind of how big this space is. So that's going to be for the library. The other part that everybody was commenting about was my chalkboard. Guys, I have a chalkboard. How cool is that? So I have a little bit of bulletin board space up at the top over here, although I'm not sure how much I'm going to be using that space. We shall see. I'm going to keep thinking and brainstorming what I'm going to use it for. But then I have my projector up top. I have my projector here. And a lot of Blackboard space. So if you are somebody who uses Blackboard, I would love to know, like, how do you keep it clean every day? Like, how do you use it inside of your classroom? I'm really intrigued. I've been looking for like chalk holders to see if I would enjoy writing with those, because I don't like the feel of chalk on my fingers, but we shall see. And then on this side, which is pretty basic, but I have a whole lot of bulletin board space. And then I have a space for some stools here. So I'm going to put some stools so that students can work in that space, because I think it's a really cool little space for them to be able to hang out. I'm thinking all of their resources, turn-in bins, are going to be in this little section. I would like mailboxes. We shall see, because the last ones were for the school, so I couldn't bring those with me. So I would have to purchase my own mailbox system again. But I'm going to take my time and not try to buy everything right now, because I don't know, they might do things a little bit differently here, and I'm going to have to figure that out. I have some really good storage for chart papers, posters, things like that. So I will be utilizing that space. And then I have some lovely cabinet space. I have Lucy Calkins. I've got social studies textbooks. There's more down there. So I have some spots, but not a ton. And then on this side, I'm pretty sure I have a microphone. How cool is that? I think. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like ask somebody about that. So another little space kind of with the mirror like I had in my old school, little tray, and then it has some more space for additional file cabinets. So pretty good storage. And then here's just kind of the really big overview of everything. So right now the desks are all just kind of anywhere inside of the classroom. There's not really a rhyme or reason to any of them. This is not going to, I can't do this. The difference, I cannot do that. So that's going to end up having to change. But right now, I think I have like 23 or 24 desks. So I'm assuming that's about my class size right there. I don't really know what this thing is. I don't really want it to stay. So I've got to talk to somebody about that to get that removed. And then she did have a little table here, which I do really like. And I will want to offer some form of flexible seating. So I think I'm going to keep that and just figure out how to incorporate that into my classroom. But there she is, guys. New classroom. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I don't really know what to do right now. So what I think I'm gonna probably do as my next step is I need to go and talk to somebody about what the hours are, figuring out how long I can be here, so that way I can start moving some of my boxes in. So the next few videos that you guys are gonna be seeing, they might be a little bit more sporadic than normal. I'm not going to try to abide by the whole Sunday scheduling video thing. because I want them to be semi-shorter videos, but with a very strategic purpose. So like the next video you see might be me bringing in the boxes, kind of starting to unpack things, deciding which things need to go and stay at home, what stuff I need to get rid of, because like I don't need a fridge, I don't need a Keurig, can't have any of that stuff here. So it'll be interesting. So that is it, guys. That is my classroom. I hope that you enjoyed taking a little tour of the space before I start putting all my stuff inside of it. And if you have any ideas for anything that you see here and you just want to kind of share them out, put them down into the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts on how to make this space look pretty, because right now I'm at a complete loss and I'm really out of breath. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back very, very soon with another vlog. Bye.